Some buildings whisper, others, they echo. In the stillness of the Blue Mountains, Osler Castle stands as a reminder of another time, frozen in a moment of ambition, love, and loss. Tucked away in these woods, beneath the towering trees, the castle remains. A stone skeleton, weathered and worn. A monument not to just what was, but to what could have been. It was meant to be a sanctuary, a dream home for a family. But time, nature, and fate have slowly reclaimed it. Yet still, it lingers here, its walls echoing the ghosts of those who once lived within. Its stories, long buried beneath layers of dirt and ivy, now wait to be rediscovered by those willing to listen. Today, we uncover a forgotten history, a love that shaped a building, and a building that still holds the pulse of the past. In 1893, Britton Bath Osler, a prominent Toronto lawyer, set out to build a masterpiece, a castle that would rise from the forest as both a symbol of his love and a promise of peace for his wife Caroline. Caroline, a woman of grace and strength, had long suffered with debilitating arthritis. The remote location, high in the mountains, was chosen with a singular hope, that the mountain air would bring her relief, restore her health, and give them both the serenity they desperately sought. Osler spared no expense. He designed a home that would stand the test of time, one that would invoke the majesty of medieval castles, yet serve as a peaceful retreat. The structure, with its turret-like chimneys, arched entryways, and large windows, was not just a house, it was a statement. Caroline, ever the visionary herself, named the property Kionontillo, a Petan Indian word meaning top of the hill, a fitting tribute to the elevated perch they chose. Britton Bath Osler's most infamous moment in Canadian legal history came in 1885. He served as the lead prosecutor in the trial against Louis Riel. Riel, a Métis leader and politician, had led a resistance against the Canadian government in defense of Indigenous rights and land. Osler, unwavering in his duty to the Crown, argued forcefully for Riel's conviction on charges of treason. Despite widespread controversy and appeals for clemency, Riel was found guilty and sentenced to death. The trial divided the country, but for Osler, it cemented his reputation as one of the most formidable legal minds of his era. Just beyond the castle, a man-made lake mirrors the sky. Osler dammed Silver Creek to create it. The dam is tucked into the northeast corner, still standing. A simple, ingenious system. A valve submerged beneath the surface regulates overflow through a culvert, guiding the water back into the creek. Over the years, the lake has become a symbol of human ambition, an attempt to shape nature, to bend it to our will. But in the end, the lake, just like the castle, stands as a reminder of our fleeting existence. Caroline passed away on May 2, 1895. Though little is publicly documented about her life, she stood beside one of the most influential legal minds of her time. Caroline was laid to rest at St. James Cemetery in Toronto, Ontario, a serene and historic resting place nestled in the heart of the city. Osler, grief-stricken but determined, continued to visit the castle after her death, hoping that its healing energy might one day bring him peace. But it was never the same without her. The elements began their slow, inevitable work. Wind, rain, and snow wore away at the stones. Vandals scrawled their names across the walls. Fires, accidents, and neglect turned what had once been a symbol of hope into a relic of forgotten dreams. Today, what remains of Osler Castle is a ghost of its former self, a collection of stone fragments scattered across the land. The turreted chimneys still rise above the ruins like sentinels guarding a memory. Arched doorways and windows lead nowhere, empty and forgotten, framing a view of wilderness that is slowly overtaking it. The structure, once meticulously planned, now lies in disarray. But in the chaos, there is beauty. The fractured walls, though crumbling, still suggest a design far ahead of its time. The stone floors, cracked and weathered, tell a story of grandeur. Even the elevator shaft, built to bring Caroline from one level to another, still stands in stark contrast to the ruin around it. Though the lift itself is gone, its promise of comfort lingers in the space. If you listen closely, you can almost hear the echo of footsteps on the marble floors and the rustle of the silk curtains in the breeze. But this is all that's left, just the bones of a dream. Over the years, Osler Castle has become a place of legend. Locals tell stories of strange sightings, of whispers in the wind, of shadows moving through the ruins. Some say it's Osler himself, still visiting the place where his dreams fell apart. Others claim it's Caroline, returning to the home she never truly got to enjoy. Whether or not these tales are true, one thing is certain. Osler Castle holds a magnetic pull. People from all over come to stand on its grounds, to touch its stone, and to feel something from the past. The ruins seem to hold on to a presence that refuses to fade, like a story that won't let go. And even though the castle is no longer a place of life, it is still a place of memory, a place that refuses to be forgotten. Osler Castle stands today not as a home or a place of luxury, but as a monument to what was lost. It is a testament to love and to the passage of time. It shows us how nature reclaims what we build, and no matter how grand our creations may be, time always has its way. Yet in that process of decay, there is a certain beauty. These ruins, weathered and worn, remain a piece of history, standing in silence, waiting for those who are willing to listen. Osler Castle is not just a building. It's a story, and like all great stories, it will never be finished. It remains a lasting echo of the past, reminding us that some things, no matter how much we try to hold on to them, are destined to return to the earth. Some buildings whisper, but Osler Castle, it remembers.